I'll officially call this meeting to order at 6:03 p.m. Anyone want to give us a word of prayer? Donna?
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together this evening. Be with us as we go through our meeting. Lead and guide us as you see over us. These things we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen. Next, roll call of the officers.
Donna,
Present.
Matt, William,
Here.
At present. Let the minutes reflect that a quorum of officers are present. We need a motion and a second from the floor to use the sign-in sheet as the official roll call for the members tonight. Motion by Benji, second by Pat. To use the sign-in sheet as official roll call for the members tonight. No discussion. All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Next, we'll have the reading of the minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. Down there in this thing. Oh, right there.
I just spit my candy out. Okay, good evening, everyone. Oh, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Happy early Valentine's. Chicago Evening Committee meeting Monday, January 9th, 2023, 6:00 p.m. Meeting called to order 6 p.m. by Millie Burkholder, invitation and by Pat Lonsfire. All roll call, all officers present except for Armstrong Mildred. Motion to be signed, she was roll call by Pat Lonsfire, second by Homer Dan, motion carried. Reading of minutes by Donna Williams. Motion to approve minutes is read by Lisa Robinson, second by Pat Lonsfire, motion carries. National Council Representative, Principal Chief Dave Keel, gave update on upcoming Creek Nation projects and answered questions. Darrell Proctor gave update on road and parking lot construction. Creek Nation Tribal Representative Speaker Chief Hill present. Reports. Smoke shop report given by Malia Taylor. Community and CMB report given by Sid Henson. Motion to approve report is read by Lisa Robinson, second by Homer Van, motion carried. Old business, 9, new business. Diabetes exercise program sign up until January 27th. Pioneer Woman trip sign up late January or early February. Announcements, members need to update. Rendition given by Darrell Proctor. Adjourn, motion to adjourn by Medcaid, second by Homer Dan, motion carried. Time of adjournment is 49 p.m.
You've heard, excuse me, you've heard the reading of the minutes coming from the last meeting. I need a motion and a second to approve or disapprove. And second by Joyce Weeks to approve minutes. Any discussion? Any question? Pat and second by Joyce. Yes, there needs to be one correction to the minutes. I wasn't present at the last meeting, and it said the meeting was called to order by Mildred Burkhalter, and it should be Malia Taylor. So we have a motion and a second on the floor with an amendment. Okay, it's been already motion and second, we're just saying what the amendment is. It really is, it's not a really an issue, it's just merely a correction, or there's just a name incorrect, so we can motion in a second with necessary amendments. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Are you opposing, Janine? Oh. It's gonna be pick on night. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Next item 5, just in time, Mr. Darrell. We have the National Council rep, Mr. Proctor here.
All right, good evening, everybody. Good to see everybody. I was,
Hi.
we have our LNC scheduled for tomorrow evening. We have kind of a small agenda for tomorrow, but we do have three items that's on the agenda that will be up for discussion. One of them, approving the housing contract. Houses, and also there's going to be a grant awarded for the environmental services, which is an award amount of $200,000. Also, we're going to supplement the Arbor Care services. What they're going to do is hire some more personnel and another bucket truck because of the backlog that they do have. A lot of people, probably had their application in to get something done with their houses or whatever, the trees, so hopefully we'll get that done and get that work orders down. So we're gonna supplement that program, that's like percent, $735,000. They're gonna hire at least 9 workers and another bucket truck, and they're gonna have a lot more working crews out to be able to do that with the citizens.
Are the prices the same?
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
Tomorrow's discussion. Anybody have any questions on anything? Yes. Let me see that right here. I knew that was gonna be asked. Let me see that. Okay,
Program the house.
that would be,
Are you gonna read how much or?
houses will be built in, let's see. There'll be new construction of 3 houses. Wetumpka, Morris, and Okima. All right, any other questions?
Okay, what this side?
There's gonna be construction of 3 houses, and we're approving a contractor for those houses in, Wetumpka, Morris.
To
and
build
Okima.
new houses?
Yes.
Do y'all not have a program to, remodel a home?
Existing home, private owners, or,
I don't know.
they used to have a rehab like that, but I'm not sure if we quite do that anymore. In that
Like-
program right now.
Like my sister, she really needs to have her bathroom redone
Mhm.
because she just can't get into her tub. She needs to get a shower.
Oh, is it like for elderly or,
Yes.
or
Uh-huh.
a disability type?
Yes.
Oh, that would definitely need to fill out an application for housing, maybe they can come in and do that.
Yeah, she's got an application, but my God, they asked for so much.
Yeah. But since it's federal funding, you gotta provide all that information.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing about it, you know, they need all that information for the federal funding. All right.
Harold.
Yes.
Over Harold. I moved down here, the house number, Big Nation, long time, because I requested. House was currently built, and it was a new house. But they brought it before, had they appropriated money, something like that.
I'm not sure on, you're talking about houses that's,
My house has been already been built.
already been built, and I know they have some that you get mortgage assistance. Then you can go out and kind of like find your housing like that, and it has other, programs that's like that. But there are some that are already built, yes. Anyone else?
What are we on the, our bill for the smoke shop
The smoke shop,
and
oh, yes.
also the flea market?
Which one was the flea market? I had.
We were gonna renovate the old Watson building over,
Oh, yeah.
turn it into a flea market where the community members could actually
Mhm,
sell merchandise in there
mhm. And that's located over,
over near the casino. Yeah.
and that, or right next to there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we, I'll have to get with the gaming on that, and
Mhm.
because it's on their property, right?
No,
Is it?
no, it's actually, it's right there. No, they don't have, access to it.
Mhm.
So far as using it for, the casino or whatever, even though the parking lot connects. But I've already had it cleared with, the manager down here and also someone in gaming where they don't have a problem with the community using that for insurance reasons or liability reasons. Because there's some other smoke shops in the area that actually access, casino property as well, so they don't have a problem
Mhm.
with that.
Okay, and it's community, the property is owned by,
Yeah, the community, yes.
what did they tell you the last time? If they didn't have any problem with it, I don't know what,
Well, we had, requested that Creek Nation assist us in that, even if it was just a loan.
mhm.
Because the heating and the cooling and some wiring and the way they go to do the stalls inside of that building,
Oh, kind of
And
a
it-
remodel. type.
remodel type,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, that'd be something that, we need to look at with, CR&D,
Mhm.
because it could be a, income generating,
It is,
just
I
like a
mean, it
smoke
would
shop.
be, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get with Diane and Billy on that and see what we can come up with
Okay.
that.
I think I've already talked, I mean, I've slept since then, I got so much going through my head. But, I believe that, I have already visited with her
Okay,
and they were gonna submit the papers to, either the chief or someone to sign off on, then it was supposed to come before the council and someone sponsor the
gotcha.
bill.
And we haven't seen that yet then.
Then it's a holdup in their office,
There must be, because I have not seen any legislation on it.
a holdup in the chief's office.
Oh, I don't know where it's at.
Good words in it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in our office.
Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, it should have been out of
Okay,
that to one of you all anyway, you or Cloud or anybody else that will sponsor the bill for us.
all right,
Yes,
I'll follow up on that.
okay,
That's for
okay,
sure. Okay.
all right.
And with the smoke shop, we're trying to get with Brad. I mean, last month was a lot of days off, because of weather and everything.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we still intend to get a meeting with him.
okay,
And I know he said he was gonna try to call you also.
yeah. I haven't heard from him.
Okay,
yet, but-
and we'll get with him and we'll try to get with you on that.
Okay,
Sure.
all
Okay, anyone else? All right, that's all I have. Thank you.
right, okay. Okay, do we have any Creek Nation presenters or speakers in the audience? Herbie, you got anything you want to say? No. I'm just messing with you, like that new hairdo you got. Okay, moving on to reports. I'll put. Sue is not here, so I'll be reading the reports for her. I'll just keep you over here in a minute, just read my eyes. Okay, this is, I'm gonna read the smoke shop report first. This is, Chakota Smoke Shop number 1, profit and loss. Total income for the month was $144,978.26. And this was for the month of January. Total cost goods sold was $111,645.80. Total expense was $34,840.05. And that left an income of a negative $1,507.59. Smoke shop number 2. Total income was $134,415.12. Total cost of goods sold is $98,723.44. The gross profit was $35,691.68. Total expense was $16,193.46. So the net income for the month was $17,498.22. Chakota, the CMD fund, total utility expense for the month was $1,056.34. Operation expense was $243.59. Other cost was $170.49. Programs cost was $322.44. We're at a negative $1,792.86. Chakota Indian Community current assets, checking and savings. In Armstrong operation, we have $35,942.30. In the BOK account, we have $162,424.30. Armstrong CIC special, $7,504.57. First Family Federal Credit Union, $205,858.50. First Family CIC Elders account, $7,492.13. Tulsa Teachers Credit Union, $199,997.71. The Tulsa Teachers Credit Union number 2 account, $31,551.64, making a total of $650,771.15. You've heard the reading of the reports coming from the community, CMD, and the smoke shop. I need a motion and a second. Motion by Benji, second by Homer, to approve the reports coming from smoke shop and community and CMD. Any discussion, any question? If not, all in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Item 8, old business community issues. Anything under old business? None. Moving on. Under number 9, under new business, Atoka trip. And the Atoka trip is in replacement of the Pioneer Woman trip to Pahuska. Pioneer Woman is in the process of relocating the restaurant, and it will not be finished until sometime in April. So we could not go, but since the trip was already kind of on the books and people had their mind made up that they wanted to go somewhere, they opened up the Reba McIntyre Restaurant in Atoka. And some had sent that information to me, thinking that that was something that some would probably want to do. So that's the Atoka trip. We will leave, or the plan is to leave that, it's on February 21st, which is next Tuesday. We plan to leave at 9 o'clock that morning and return sometime around 4:30 or 5 o'clock PM. And we need an approval to expend $3,500, that's an estimate, that will cover the meals, a total of 48 meals if everybody goes on that list. The transportation for the bus driver, and so forth. So we allotted maybe 2,400 for food. And the community will give the driver a partial tip, but the tip will also have to come from the riders. And the transportation and driver was about $768. So it's $3,500 for this total trip, and we can use a portion of that out of C&D fund. I'll have to rush to the, on Wednesday to pick up the check and deposit it, that we will be able to go. Need a motion in a second, and then we can discuss it. I like the motion. Second. Okay, motion by Pat and second by Benji. The floor is now open for discussion. Well, if you mean to the driver, it's just whatever you choose to give the driver. You know, we normally pass, not to say use the term hat, around in the bus or bag or whatever else. And everybody put their money in, so once we arrive back here, we just present the tip to the driver.
Mildred,
Yes,
this is Martha Armstrong.
yes, hey, Martha.
I got on the list late. Have you heard of anybody not wanting to go and people that are able to be put on that list now?
Yeah, there's about one, I believe there's two, maybe.
Mildred,
Yeah. Well, let me,
I'd like to withdraw myself and my wife.
okay, then, maybe you adjust that. So we have about 2 or 3 openings, but we do have a
Okay.
wait list
Okay,
already of people. And how many people is on that wait list, Maria? Three. Okay, there's 3 on the wait list. So the 3 that came off, they've already been replaced with the wait list. So we can
Okay.
add whoever at the bottom of that list, and if someone else can't make it that day, they would all, they'll just move into that spot. So do you have someone you want to add?
me?
Oh, you? Martha, you already on there, girl.
Oh, okay, great. That's my
Mildred?
50,
Yes,
that's my 50-something anniversary, so I'd like to be able to go.
okay, all right, put pressure on me, okay?
Yep.
This is Virginia.
Oh,
When I
Virginia, okay?
When I called up there to have my name put on the list, they said the trip had been canceled. Or
Okay,
Scott
did you-
did. So I don't know whether they went ahead and put my name on a list or just gave me the message it had been canceled.
Is Virginia on? Because if you originally signed up for the Pioneer Woman
Yeah.
trip, you automatically stayed on the list.
Okay.
Is her name on there? Okay, we can add your name down to the wait list, Virginia. And if anyone else cancels off that, and make sure that you, let me see, what is your phone number? Are you up there? We'll get your phone number here or call Scott tomorrow. And
Okay,
give him your phone number and I'll get it. And in case we have a cancellation, we should know who's going at least by Monday evening.
all right,
And I'll give you a call if there's a vacancy.
okay,
All right.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Any other questions? Nothing? Okay. We have a motion and a second on the floor. All in favor of the motion, please signify by raising every hand. Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried. It's Tuesday, next Tuesday, the 21st. Did I say January? Oh, okay. And the bus will, we're gonna load it, hopefully be loaded by 9 o'clock and on the road. Okay. There's moving on that, okay. Item number 2, the diabetes program, expend the funds. Even though, these funds came in the form of a grant, you know, we got the full $25,000 on the diabetes health grant. We still have to have approval to expend those funds. And that's the purpose of item number 2, is that we need a motion and a second to expend the 25,000 grant fund. And you really don't see this equipment up here. We really haven't bought it yet. No, I'm just kidding. I've got you going, don't I? So anyway, we've already expended some of that funds for these exercise machines, and you see on the table here, and we've got some more coming. The volleyballs are over there, or whatever else. But anyway, we've expended a little bit of that money, but to be legal, we need your approval to continue. Otherwise, we'll have to break down all this equipment, find the boxes, and take it back. I need a motion and a second to allow us to expend, okay, motion. Here's second by Amy, to expend the 25,000 in diabetes health program. Any discussion?
Mildred, is this the walk program?
Well, it'll be a little bit of walking in it. We've
Okay.
got treadmills, squat machines, bicycles, foot stirrups. We'll have some chair seat volleyball games going on. We'll have some Tai Chi, some yoga, some,
Okay.
huh?
I said, okay, let's go.
Okay. And we bought Fitbits for everyone that is participating, and those Fitbits will be given out tomorrow. I just want to add this before we actually come for a vote. Later on, probably sometime around the end of March or April, everyone that participates in the program will get a pair of shoes. You'll be measured. We'll most likely get that off the ground. Included in the will be other miscellaneous things to do. Like I said, the shoes, we're gonna have some people come and do health demonstration on how to cook certain healthy dishes.
Good.
Healthy snacks, some fruit and vegetables along the way to kind of get us on the health. But the main thing, a lot of your information is gonna come from your Fitbits. We'll explain all of that tomorrow when those that have signed up and want to come. there'll be 2 sessions, and I'm gonna go through this now, 2 sessions. And right now, we've got it set up for Tuesday and Thursday. The first session will be from 1 to 3. And the second session will be from 5:30 to 7:30. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mildred?
Yes,
Sharon,
uh-huh.
is this just for diabetes only? Or diabetic
Well,
patients?
that's what the grant is actually set up for.
This is actually not the diabetes walking program that's coming
Yeah.
through the.
Yeah, I've got an announcement here. There is a walking program coming up. I think she'll be here on the 20th.
Right.
That will sign up other people for the walking program. But this is specifically a diabetes health grant that Creek Nation applied for and got it, and Chakota applied for it, or whatever else. So it's focused on people that have pre-diabetes. I say that. I think if you got diabetes, you got it. But anyway, and also type 2, and you know, to kind of get them back on a healthy track and know how to eat healthy. Exercise and drinking a lot of water is the best remedy in eating healthy.
So will the non-diabetics be able to use the treadmill or anything at a
Well, for
later
a little
time?
rent money, we will. No, probably so, Sharon, it'll have to be on the days that they're not here using the equipment.
Right,
Yes.
okay.
But
Okay,
the goal is, after this is all over, and I'm gonna blow it out of the bag here, we're hoping to get a little building that we can set up all of this in and continue the program hereafter, you know, or even leave it up here or whatever, but we're
well, you know,
gonna try to
you've got
keep
a
it.
lot of middle-aged and elders, well, even the young ones that aren't diabetic yet. But especially for your middle-aged and some of your elders that aren't diabetic, you know, it'd be nice for us to have a place to go and stretch and work out as well.
Yes,
Be nice.
yes. It would.
Okay,
But
thank
we'll,
you.
do what?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is that you that's just got an iPhone up there, Sharon?
No, that's Annette's iPhone.
Okay, who, there's 2 people that's up here on the Zoom that's just says iPhone. Who are those?
I'm on my iPad.
I'm on my
Okay,
computer. You got,
I'm
Who?
on my,
I'm Sharon.
okay, there's just 2 plain iPhones that are listed. Who are they?
Okay,
I'm on the
it's-
iPhone,
Who is that?
Virginia.
Okay, Virginia, you're one of those?
Yeah, I'm on
Okay,
an
your
iPhone.
name's on there.
Okay.
okay, it's Charlotte Lee. I'm on my iPhone, but I don't know if my number's on there, my name is on there or not.
Okay, Charlotte, you probably are one of them.
Okay.
Okay, who is the other one? Charlotte, Lee is one of them. Who is the other one?
LaGrisha?
No, Lucretia's on there.
617-5143.
Is that Terry Fields?
No, Terry's down at the bottom.
That's 617?
Yes. Okay, who? Who's the other iPhone so we can move on?
What to do? Ain't nothing
Huh?
in it.
Who is it? Okay, we're going on.
I can't speak, Mildred, but I believe it's
No, you're up here, Dennis.
July, Tiffany July.
She's there.
Well, okay, that's all I said. That's all I had.
Okay. All right, we'll move on.
Sonia's with me too, Sonia July.
Sonia July is with Tiffany July.
Yes.
Okay. Did y'all get that? Sonia, would you,
We got it.
okay. Okay. All right, we need to, okay, I guess I lost track here. We need to vote on item number 2. All in favor of the motion, please signify. Yeah,
Are you getting commercial grade equipment?
well, yeah, that, you mean high tech?
Well, just commercial grade where it's, I guess, will last longer than.
Yeah, wait, I meant the high, yeah, the high tech, it's kind of the top of the line. Yes. Any other questions? Okay, all in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Next, item 3, employees retirement 3% contribution. You know, we brought to the community a while back. Long as it's been a community, the employees that work here and even in the smoke shop have never had any form of retirement. You know, they could work here for 50 years and never get any other type of retirement when they retire. We have one individual now that is actually getting close to probably retirement. And I think they've been here 33, 34, about 33, 34 years. So we came to the community about establishing some form of retirement for the employees. So we have been able to do that along with help from our auditor. And we have now have all of the employees set up. We went through Edward Jones Agency. And all their information is in a system now. Chicago Indian Community, the hub is the hub on the account or whatever else. And each month or each payroll, every employee will contribute 3% out of their paycheck. But the community have been asked to match 3% of that of every month or every payroll for all employees. Like I said, you've already met with employees and set up their account. And for example, if an employee contributes 3%, it'll be $20 and the community matches the $20. So $20 more will go into that individual account. We right now have, if I look this up right, an average payroll of about $15,000. Every time we roll out payroll, it's about $15,000. That's for all the employees. It's 11 of them. That includes here and at the smoke shop. We can average 2 to 3 payrolls a month, and there's very few months that has 3 payrolls. But if there is, example, 3 payrolls, it'll be somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,350 per month that the community will have to match on the 3% for all those employees. So I need a motion and a second that the community be allowed to contribute the 3% to these individuals. Pam?
When does it start?
Okay, I need a motion and a second on the floor and then we'll discuss. Okay, motion by Vivi, second by Joyce Weeks. The floor is now open for discussion. It was supposed to start February the 1st, but since we're kind of delayed, it most likely will start probably March 1st.
I know you said you were gonna get some more information about the monies that would be contributed from whoever you set up with it.
Yeah, she came and met here 2 days.
During the day.
Yeah, during the day.
She would talk to anybody that you give any information about it.
Yeah, she's been communicating with me.
That's what I meant, that we could represent to the whole community.
Yeah, she could come and talk to the community. Well, the basically thing is that the employees are right now the only ones set up. They have agreed that 3% is gonna come out of their salary, period, long as they're working. The only thing I'm coming forth is asking that the community contribute a matching fund for these employees. And that's what I'm asking you now. Would you be willing to pay the 3% every payroll or whatever else for all these employees? Because their 3% is gonna go in regardless. But what we want to do is just match it. So that's all I'm asking, you know. Yes, I think it was, what is it, 2 years? 2 years for Edward Jones. Yes, that would be considered vested, yes.
Like a 401K.
It's actually a savings. Yeah, if they leave, yeah. Yeah. If they leave, you know, in the next 3 months or whatever else, whatever they paid in is their money. So. Any other questions?
Mildred, did y'all already get your portfolios with them?
Yes. She's working on that now. She did it with all the employees, and then we're gonna receive the information here. I think she's supposed to meet with them next week or whatever to do all their signatures and everything.
Okay.
In other words, we don't have any control. All the community employees have done is that they have agreed to enroll or contribute to an IRA through Edward Jones. That portion of it, long as they're employee, we can't do nothing with that. All I'm asking is that we contribute the 3% for their match. Is
Yeah.
all. We have no control over their portfolio, what they've done, what they said they were gonna do, or whatever else. They're in that program, period. All we're asking is that we be allowed to contribute the 3% matching for all those employees, which it just doubles their money. And that's our portion. That's our portion that I'm asking for, because all these employees have worked these numbers of years. We've got one, like I said, 30-something years. We've got some at about 20 years. We've got some at 15, 17, 12 years. I think these individuals deserve something from us because they've worked and they've made this community what it is.
That's right.
So we owe them something.
Motion that we accept it.
Huh?
I make that motion that we accept that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor, Sharon. We're just really discussing, and I'm gonna
Okay.
call it for a vote. Okay, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet.
Any other discussion? If not, all in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Lisa, are you abstaining? You're not. That old teacher thing coming out in me. Item 4, IRA startup fee. There's a startup fee of $40 per employee per year. The employee can pay this themselves, or the community can pay it for them. With 11 employees that we have at $40 per employee per year, it will cost the community $440 per year to do this startup fee. It's a kind of like, I would say it's similar to, don't want to call it that, but like an administrative fee that we're paying Edward Jones to service these employees.
It's called a startup fee every year.
Well, that's what I'm calling it now, but it'll have to be paid every year. Like I said, it's kind of like an administrative cost for servicing and keeping that account up to date. They will bill either the employee every year. If we choose not to pay that $40, or if we pay it, then they'll just bill us every year for the $440. And then if we increase a couple employees, you naturally know it's gonna go up another $80.
I'm having a hard time. Making sure, probably it's just me.
Okay, we need a motion.
Seems to me that it has, pretty encroaching maintenance fee.
Okay, we need a motion and a second on the floor, and then we'll discuss it.
I make a motion that we
Okay, motion by Sister Hughes and second by Joyce Weeks. Now we can answer your question. What are you saying, Homer?
I said, I was getting at mixed up, but it sounds to me like it's approaching a maintenance fee.
Well, you might could call it that. I call it an administrative cost. You know, they're managing, the employees' retirement account. They're presenting us with reports. Presenting the employees with the report ever so often. So, because if it goes in that RA, they undoubtedly are going to be earning a little bit of interest on that money. And I know that, the retirement system that I was in, they give you a report at the end of every year, what your contribution was.
I was just trying to understand.
Yes. Any other questions?
Yeah, I have one, Mildred. So on this, you know, normally you have to be an employee there for what, 6 months to a year before the company starts contributing. There's other companies that will start contributing automatically first day of hire. So what are we doing with that? Are we
Well,
doing?
with that, if an employee comes on and they work for 1 month in that retirement, if they choose to join the retirement account, the only thing they're gonna get back is their money that they can contribute. They're not gonna get the 3% that the community contributed because they wasn't there long enough. We haven't set did we set a deadline? I mean, a length of time that, no, we didn't set that yet, but that's one thing is, I think that it would be probably at the discretion of the board, because you don't want an employee coming in here working 1 month and they think that they're gonna get money out of the community, because that's not what's gonna happen. If they contribute their 3%, they leave in the next month, that's all they're getting. But that's gonna be between them and Edward Jones, not us. But none of our funds are gonna be released to them because they did not meet the requirement, because you have to be here 90 days before you even are considered a full-time employee. Or should I say permanent employee? So we will look at that as well.
Okay.
Any other?
I thought you stated there would be 2 years for the matching funds.
No, the matching funds will go in there, but it's 2 years before they actually can benefit from that money, can collect that money, yes. Any other questions? Okay, we're ready to vote. All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? I saw 3 hands not go up, so next the record show that there was 3 abstain. Yes. Item number 5, Muskogee Creek Nation telemedicine commitment letter. What this is, anybody familiar with what telemedicine is?
Is that like our,
Huh?
is that like our virtual medicine that we
Yes, it's
have to
like-
do with our doctors?
Yes, it's like me talking to you right now. I'm your doctor.
Right,
And you're telling me what your symptoms are or whatever else. That's telemedicine.
okay,
It's where you talk to your doctor or talk to your provider or talk to a nurse via computer. Okay? It's just like you being in their office, but you're just talking to them through a computer or iPad or your phone or whatever else. And they're diagnosing you or prescribing a prescription via those devices. That's what telemedicine is. So you're not gonna be present in front of your doctor or your provider, but they're gonna be talking to you over those pieces of equipment. Yes, if you're your doctor. But I'm just discuss this first before we vote on it. It's a grant that, Creek Nation is going after, the telemedicine, and before, they've made some changes in that. I participated in the meeting or whatever else, but they were wanting the grant was to include them coming and setting up equipment in a private area here, which the only private area we would have is either up here on the stage or in that front office, where the individual could come, type in their information on the computer or their iPad or phone or whatever else. But included in that would be like, it would also have like a heart monitor, blood pressure machine, a thermometer, anything that you might be experiencing some medical issues with, but you would be able to contact your doctor or your provider and talk to them through these equipment. But what they were wanting to do at first is have our employees assist the individual, which that is in total violation of the HIPAA law, if the employees here help someone and you sitting there and they asking you, well, how do I operate this? And they're telling the doctor that I got a sore toe or whatever else. And you're listening to all of this personal advice that they're giving their provider. And because they needed assistance, you're hearing everything that they're saying. That's a violation. So that scratched that. Also, the fact that if someone comes through that door and they're having a heart attack, and before they could get in there and get hold to a doctor, they fall dead right there in the middle of that hallway, or they fall and hit their head or whatever else, then you've got a serious situation going on. So they redid the grant, and now what they're saying is that you would have the personnel from Creek Nation or the health division that would be here to take all this information and help you with it or whatever else, or there wouldn't be any violation. But the question tonight is this something that you see happening? So far, Shakota is probably the only one that have maybe voiced and maybe said they would like to participate, but after further digging into this, the board, we talked about it the other night, and the board is not in favor of submitting this letter of commitment to the health division. It's still, there's a bunch of ifs there. They're not really certain that they're gonna get this grant. Do you know anything about that, Dave? Shed a little light on it.
I think you're right about that. That's reading that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because they could be any liability.
Yeah,
issues. I mean,
there's a-
somebody
yeah.
did come in and have a heart attack.
Yeah. And one thing they wanted to is someone that might be having a drug issue or some type of crisis issue come through that door, and they're flipping out or tripping out or whatever else, and you've got your employees involved, you've got somebody that is radical in your building. And, you know, you would have to call Light Horse or get the body wrestler or something to get them down and whatever, but I'm just saying, those are some of the issues that you have to really think about. So the board is not in favor of this commitment letter, but I had to bring it to you to let you know what was going on, so.
It
So I need a
sounds like
motion.
there are too many issues.
There he is, there he is.
Madam Chair, would it be correct to table this until a later time?
Well, there's a deadline,
Is the deadline?
yeah, to submit this.
So Mildred, so
Yes,
is the tribe trying to get all the patients on telehealth now?
no, that's not it. They're just providing, where there's some citizens that may not have quick access. They
Right,
may not have transportation to,
Right.
gas to drive to Eufaula or drive to Okima or whatever else. They're just trying to put in a kind of like a central point where these individuals may be able to come and be able to reach their doctor or their provider to get health questions answered.
if y'all can figure out how to keep the HIPAA from being violated, I think it's a good idea.
Well, now they're supposed to take care of all of that now. They're saying that we're not going to be in violation of the HIPAA because they're going to handle it all.
Okay,
Does that mean that they're gonna hire PAs and all the equipment is coming from the tribe and it won't be the responsibility of the community to put this money out? Then turn
they-
around and
they-
have to pay the tribe for it again?
Well, they don't have the money yet. And they may not be able to apply for it because there's no participation. I don't know if that will apply or not. They may apply for it and use it in some other way. We need a motion and a second to either do this Muskogee Creek Nation telemedicine commitment letter and take a vote and we'll move on. I need a motion and a second so we can move on.
I'll make the motion, we address this issue.
Okay, motion by Pat, second by Joyce Weeks. I guess they're the only people in here tonight. Is everybody in here? Mirage? Okay, it's been motion and second to address the Muskogee Creek Nation telemedicine commitment letter. And I'm gonna phrase this, all in favor of submitting a telemedicine commitment letter, please raise your hand. All in favor of not submitting a Muskogee Creek Nation telemedicine commitment letter, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Okay, two abstain. Look like ayes have it. We will not submit
Good.
a tele. Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. We will not submit the letter. Next, item 6 is community drawings. I don't know how that got up there. We'll do that in a minute. Item number 7, community operation account. What we need to do is, even though that operation account showed about, like 30-something thousand in there, some of that money, 25,000 of it is, the diabetes grant, health grant monies that's in there. But we need to move 20,000 from Texana Smoke Shop account to community operation account. The account now has $177,893.46 in that account. We need to move 20,000 from Texana Smoke Shop account to community operation account. Motion by Amy. Yeah, second.
I'm sorry,
Okay, I can discuss it now. We have a motion and second on the floor. So what's your question? Purpose of moving it? Okay, because we have, when we run out of CMD funds, a lot of that money that comes out of operation, and it just covers this building here, is what it does. We most likely, we used to have one or two employees' paychecks come out of that operation. But I had that, let me see if I can, some of the, I don't have that sheet in front of me, but a lot of it covers like the contribution program, social service program, and office supplies, consulting fee, election stipends come out of that operation. So that's what we use it for.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that and then I'll be done.
So any other questions? If not, all in favor of moving 20,000 from Texana Smoke Shop account to community operation account? Any opposed? Any abstaining? Motion carried. Next item is item number 8, and is Tanya here? Okay, Tanya's not here, so she was supposed to bring some information on that. We have 32 names now on that mid-age trip, and we was trying to get something maybe planned for the next month or two, so you could go on a trip, a day's trip or whatever else, maybe to something. We want to try to get it during basketball season, but that didn't happen. So anyway, she was supposed to come up with some ideas where you were gonna go, maybe go visit something, eat that day, and then come back. But we would get transportation through Creek Nation on that. So we're gonna move on past that. We don't have any information. Item number 9, election ordinance. The chairman came before me, and this is something that we're probably gonna discuss in a meeting. We had the amended changes to this ordinance, but we need to do this in another meeting, maybe at another date and time, and we'll discuss it and then bring back the revision to the community. Now we're down to community issues. Anything on the community issues? Anything, board? Okay, guess there's not anything from the body on community issues. I do have a couple of announcements. The walking program, as I said, she will be here. What's the time on that meeting?
February the 20th from 5 to 6:30.
Okay, from 5 to 6:30 on February 20th. What is her name? Kim Little will be here to sign anyone up on the walking program. So if you're interested, please be here. What's the other announcement? Okay, another announcement, this is just for your information, the community received a flyer from Bristow Community Center, and there was 2 sisters. Their last name was Deering Water, and they were blessed with an opportunity to go to Paris, France, to a fashion show. And because they're Creek, and Bristow was putting on a taco dinner, and our community donated $300 to Bristow Community Center to help these young ladies out on the sponsorship of their trip. Next thing, the community here donated to Ofuskee Indian Community Center because they're not blessed wealth-wise like we are. I'll say all the time, we're truly blessed in this community. And we sent them a donation of $160. They were having a spaghetti dinner and we just bought, I think it was 20. We just pretend like we bought 20 dinners. We said we wish we could have got there and got one of them dinners, but we couldn't make it, but we did send them a donation of 160. And I realize that's no money, but I always believe that if you give, you receive blessings 5 times or more. So we're blessed. And as I said, don't forget the diabetes health program tomorrow, February 14th, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. I'll be here, and from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. for those that are working, Malia will be here. And when I'm down with my knee surgery, Donna don't know it yet, but she's gonna have to take over for me tomorrow. Yes. Well, then you would have to come up at a time that you're not working, but I need to know that person, who that person is. Because everyone will have, I'll go over this tomorrow, but everyone that is participating, you'll have a sheet where you'll sign in every day or every time you come in. There'll be a sheet that you need to put your Fitbits information down on, you know, and I'm just saying is if you want to, it's an honest system. So if you want to cheat and if you want to put your Fitbits on Michael Mack and walk around town all day, then you do that. But I'm just saying that's not helping you health-wise. You know, you're actually cheating yourself out of time because you're not complying with proper health choices. Yes. So anyway, but make sure you it'll be, and Malia will go over that tomorrow evening, and I'll go over it from 1 to 3 tomorrow with you. We won't stay here and do any exercises or anything. Yes. But you basically need to pick up the sheet, know where your folder is going to be, because your name is going to be on that folder. And it's going to be like schoolwork. Every time you come in, you're going to have to sign in and put information down. Any questions? If not, Ray, can I get you, we want to buy you a steak dinner one day. Can you and Al both, can y'all go down and in that refrigerator, the freezer is unplugged and it's in the middle of the floor because there was a lot of ice in it. Can you bring up all of that content out of that refrigerator? It should be on both sides at the bottom and all that other, please. It should be some boxes down there. Yes.
If I may, I would just like to, if I could just stand at this time and thank the community. This is my first time being back since, you know.
Yes.
Personally, thank the community for everything they've done, for the monetary blessing, for reaching out and helping. Bless Denise's heart and everybody else was in the kitchen working, and I can just name everybody in here, but I just thank the whole community for everything, all the prayers, all the words of encouragement and everything, and a special thank you to my cousin Daryl over here. She was such a blessing. And I would like to say that every penny that the community blessed me with, we use it for gas. We never had to spend a dime out of our pocket to buy gas to all the places we took Larry doing his treatments and stuff. So that was truly a blessing coming, and it was more out of the, you know, that was in the community that blessed with gas money and food galore and the smoke shop, the bingo hall, everybody in Creek Nation, and Larry wasn't even Creek, but they showed so much love, and we appreciate that. And y'all allowed him to cook in the kitchen, and that was just his passion. But I'll just say, on his behalf, I just say thank you to every one of y'all, and I love the community.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It's good to see you back. Yes.
I'm back.
Yes. Any other announcement? If not, now we'll have the drawings as soon as they get back up here. And I appreciate everyone for coming tonight. Happy Valentine's Day to you tomorrow.
Please have your cards ready. Write your number down on your hand or something.
You doing, Martha?
Oh,
What are we doing?
they're having a drawing and give it a few minutes and they'll know you or but they'll give us a number or something. They have these tickets and they assign a number to us.
Did you
So
get
if
your,
they draw it, we win.
oh, did you get your phone call?
Do I do what?
Did you get your phone call? Did he call you?
Oh, he might have, but unfortunately, I was talking to somebody else because I seen that phone number pop up and it said unknown. And, but it was like 3:31 or something like that. Yes.
Sorry.
The whole community can hear you, Mark.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna have
Sheriff, it's all taken care of.
Butcher down there, she really gets some nice meats. I mean, cuts it. Yeah. Okay, for this, it looks like she's got a roast out there, and it's number 680. 680. Miss Amy, here we go. Everybody remember, we gotta have your citizenship card. That, Malay said, what, if they didn't write it on their hand. And so we go, come on up, Amy. I don't want to get this way. Yeah. We're gonna try to move this on contrast, we got a lot to do. Okay, so everybody's ready. 685. 685. Miss Weeks, here we go. Next one is another rose. 702. 702, Miss Vicky.
All these in this box here is roast unless you want to steak, but I don't know what you see.
Okay, number 671, Josh Taylor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josh.
No, I'm not. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, now, we got on hold out for some snakes too now. 696. 696. You know, there's some bags in that room now.
There's some down there.
Yeah, you know, in that, where I've been, where we put that extra stuff, the groceries, it's in that room. Wish we could have it. Okay, and we'll start with one more, number 700. And we're going to run these. Six, eight, two.
You want a roast or a steak?
Seven oh one. Six nine one. 81. 691.
69.
Six 97. Calm down. Got this wheel. Don't feel like screaming.
Did you make sure mine is
Number 688. 688. 687.
I have a question.
You there, Jake?
687
687 per household.
That's what I thought. So my 687 went down.
Yes, it does. So did someone else in your household already know?
Neither.
Okay, I wouldn't hear when you got something, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you're damaged, not to your just like right there, perfect, thank you. All right, 678. 678. 681. 694.
Did I have a second?
Yeah, sure. 692. 690. 7:03. Thank you very much. Thank you. 679. 679. 686. Number 668. Annette Hicks.
Maddo,
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Number 699. 699. Mr. Gerald. 695. 683. 683. Anybody moving? Hey, all right. Oh, gosh.
No, I gave him that one for his
You deserve
Mildred,
Six 689. Okay, folks, we're getting down to everybody 677. 674, Robin Hayes. Robin, are you on? Right here, oh, she's got, never mind. She's got a second, you said. We have never heard from Robin. 698. 698. 693. And drum roll. 684. Very good. 676. Terry Fields. Yes, thank you very much. Martha Armstrong.
yes, I'm here.
Would you like roast or steak?
Oh, let me have a roast.
Dennis Williams. Are you still on it?
Who?
Dennis.
Oh,
Yes, I'm on.
Okay. Stay
Thank you. Mado,
Virginia Draper.
Yes,
Staker Rose.
roast. Thank you.
You betcha. Lois Austin. Virginia Draper and Dennis.
What was that?
We got you a roast, Virginia.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Tiffany July. 667. Sharon, got a steak or roast, whichever one you want.
Give me a roast.
Okay,
Moro.
Sharon, 673. And number 669, Lagrita.
Yes,
All right, steak or roast?
let me get the steak.
All right. Yeah. I guess we had meat man wasn't talking so much. Okay. Since you have come up here, what do you want? We called Debbie's name and she didn't answer. And we called Dana. No, we never called Dana. But Charlotte Lee, we should probably give her something.
Did you call my name, Doris?
Thank you.
Who is it? Was it Dana?
Donna.
Yes, no, but we'll put you down, Rose, or,
Oh, I thought you called my name. Yeah, I want a roast.
okay, you got it.
Santa might know if Robin's on there.
Is Robin on there, Dana?
She was. I don't. Oh,
Can y'all
she's
hear me?
there.
Would you want
She's
roast or
talking.
steak?
Can you hear her?
A steak.
Steak, okay.
Thank y'all.
Okay, that's all we need.
Who wanted that?
Robin. And then Dana and Rose. And you.
Did you call Charlotte Lee?
We were calling you now. What do you want?
Oh, okay.
What would you like? Rose. Rose. Good. So is that Charlotte? Charlotte. I think we covered all the bases.
Okay, this is Robin.
Robin Page.
Charlotte, did I get roast or steak?
All right.
Okay, now. There? Yeah. What does she want, Rose?
Lee, do I pick it up tomorrow?
No, yes, you can.
No?
Yeah, you can. I'm sorry.
Okay, I didn't hear what I got. Was it a roast or steak?
Roast.
Roast? Okay. Thank you.
And, Miss Rosie? Yes, ma'am. Please come and get you a roast up here.
You bet.
Yeah, Nicole. Nicole.
Nicole.
No, she don't want one. I didn't. Oh, yeah, you come and get it.
I don't know what happened there.
You need one, so that's why I Make a motion that we. I make a motion that we.
Can I hear a second?
I'll second.
Second, and we need a prayer from you, Sister Rosie, and we're out of here.
Motion. Rosie, gracious Father, we just come right now. In the mighty name of Jesus, and we say thank you, Lord God, for the meeting tonight. Thank you to each and everyone that you allowed to be here one more time. And Heavenly Father, as we go to our different destinations, we just ask that you would protect us. Let it be all is well when we arrive back at our home. In the name of Jesus, and keep us, Lord, and bring us back at the appointed time. In the name of Jesus, we thank you, Lord.
Amen. Okay, for those that are going to the Tuesday,